We're already coming up on a quarter of the way through 2021, and while I stated previously that I wasn't going to make videos about Amberlynn, I just can't stay away from the topic. However, instead of pitching and selecting a singular video, I thought I'd do you the honor of reviewing her quarterly and letting you know what's up with her. Amber is like the Star Wars universe to me. I have almost zero recollection or interest to research what happened to her in 2020, so I'm just gonna say it's not canon. So forgive me if I miss any references to things that happened in the past, but I'm only focusing on the over 5 hours of footage that I will have to go through. Dear God, let's get started. Surprising absolutely no one, our queen and savior starts off the year by eating an exorbitant amount of sushi. Now, I'm not a huge fan of sushi myself, but even I know that the best sushi is served in small portions and not delivered in a plastic dish.
I enjoy sitting down, eating, and talking.
She outlines her goals, and I'm going to use that term loosely, for this new year. While I applaud her because this year she does not take some grandiose expectation, I thought she'd expect more out of herself than setting up an upload schedule for herself on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I want to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
And, unsurprisingly, she has not followed that schedule. But like every other goal she has made over the past several years, I was not sitting, holding my breath, expecting her to follow through. I did expect her to set forth some sort of expectation for her weight, but outside of planned scheduled videos related to her weight loss, there was no mention. There was mention of what videos she would be doing though. It's odd that I myself outlined more weight loss goals, being 400 pounds lighter than she did. Regardless, she then lets us know some things she was grateful for to finish out the video.
Let's do this. Let's make 2021 so much better than 2020.
So here we are, one day into the new year, and she's still uploading videos from December, predominantly surrounded around gifts to Becky from Christmas and her birthday and other unrelated things. She starts with a quote from a relative saying that life begins at 30 and blah 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 blah, forget about the past, blah blah blah, and we all know that this is just lingo for Amber to not feel terrible about herself.
Life begins at 30. The last 29 years have just been a practice. Love that.
Leading into Becky talking about what she got for Christmas, and I'll keep it real with you. For all videos where she shows off shit that she bought, I'm just gonna fast forward through it. Do you really care about what they got each other and for themselves from the Dollar Tree? Amber hops back on mail-ordered meals and proceeds to mispronounce a word.
Okay, this one just says entry.
For someone who eats as much as she does, you'd think she'd have down pat how to pronounce the word entree. She then talks about wanting to meet with another dietitian. And guess what? She doesn't want to because this doctor wants to fix the psychological trauma that causes her to overeat and gain weight, but doesn't want to go to her because she just wants a doctor that will help her lose weight. This dumbo really is never going to reach the redemption arc in her weight loss story, is she?
I want to see a dietitian who is focused on weight loss, and she was not at all. She did not want to talk about it. Her program is not about weight loss. It's about strictly just helping you with your relationship with food. And I get that. I need help with that, but I also need help with weight loss. So
next up is some super fast mode because who cares what Becky got for Christmas and what she bought herself for her birthday. A little mix of the Matrix here as we refer to the previous video and showcase the aftermath of the sushi mukbang.
About ordering food though, I never finish it ever.
She claims she doesn't eat everything that she orders, but let's be real for a second. It's probably only when she doesn't like what she's eating. Usually when the food hasn't been doused in 12 layers of deep fat frying. She She reiterates the fact that she isn't going to set a goal for weight loss, so that when we reach this point next year and she has made no substantial progress, then she can't feel bad about it. But then hits us with a goal of 100 pounds. And I mean, that's a start, but she should honestly set a monthly goal, because a goal of a year for someone who hasn't had success losing weight ever is giving her too much leeway for failure.
Year, my goal is 100 pounds, you know? That's literally 2 pounds a week. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound so hard, especially someone my size.
She then mentions the fact that she gave up on Jenny Craig because it was too difficult to keep up with while she was on vacation in Gatlinburg. She then speaks wonderfully of it and how great it is for her, yet she couldn't keep up with it. So keep this in mind for later videos.
Jenny Craig, and it's because I went to Gatlinburg and I didn't want to bring my food. I just didn't. I didn't want to bring my Jenny Craig food. And when I fell off then, I wasn't able to get back on. Kind of sucks, but overall, I love Jenny Craig. It's amazing. So that is what I am doing to lose weight.
To round out this video, let's get the initial weight logged in for y'all.
Weighing in today, I was 526.8.
Let's be real here. Do you really want me to sit down and analyze her fucking millionth Torrid haul? Even if you do, I'm gonna flip the bird to you right quick, because I am not wasting my time going through this 33-minute long video. Not today, and not for the other godforsaken related videos to this one I will look through today.
Let's go in for it. I don't want it to spill. Okay, first of all, the potatoes don't taste fully done.
Our girl is officially off the market to all our dismays. She got engaged to Becky, and guess what? She completely ruined the surprise. She tells the story of how over Christmas Becky was showing her something on her phone, and when she took it to look, she swiped through and found a picture of the engagement ring. That would have absolutely pissed me off, but I won't judge a patient in a caretaker's relationship.
On her phone, and I saw a picture of an engagement ring. And I said, Becky, what's this, and why is your hand holding it? Because the engagement ring was in her hand.
You guys already know the drill. If it's a haul video, you can go ahead and get the hell out of here. Not even gonna entertain a shitty joke that will just fall on its face. Let's just move on.
What I got from Target, I got 3 colorful NYX.
And guess what? You're getting a 2-for-1, because I'm not reviewing her book reading video either. So here they all are. I bet you love them all. So we are blessed with Amberlynn more than likely lying about a bunch of rumors that people believe related to her. There were like 60 of them, and I'm not going to review them all, but let's look at some of my favorite ones.
You know in your heart you'll never be under 400 pounds. I'm not saying that. I just think it's what you believe. Honestly, I guess in my gut, I feel like you're right, that I subconsciously feel like I will never be below 400 pounds.
At least she's being somewhat honest with this response, but taking such a defeatist attitude towards losing her weight will just keep her in a cycle and never let her fully achieve any substantial weight loss.
My way of thinking. You think you know better than professionals? No, I just know that every said professional in different stages of their work says different things.
She 100% thinks she knows better than any professionals, which is why she never keeps a consistent doctor, nor ever loses any weight. This bimbo thinks that because different doctors think different things, that none of them are right, and will continue to only search for some pseudo-doctor that feeds into her own preconceived beliefs.
I'm still in love with Destiny. This is such... I got this probably more than
any other assumption, you guys, I am not in love with Destiny at all, in any shape or form. I don't know how many times that I literally have to say it. I wish someone would hook me up to a lie detector test. I can tell you that much, because
she probably still is in love with Destiny, or she just doesn't truly love Becky. It's one or the other, because she doesn't treat Becky with the same type of affection as she did with Destiny. She probably does still deep down hold some type of feelings towards Destiny, but once again, that's really just my opinion.
Properly clean yourself after using the bathroom doesn't seem scientifically possible, this person said. Well, you're not a scientist. Yes, I can clean myself properly after using the restroom while showering. Why does every fat person get pinned under the same crap?
I'm fully convinced she can't clean herself. Ain't no way those stubby arms are reaching behind to wipe her ass cleanly. Either she's getting help, or, and this is the worst one, she is the typical smelly fat girl stereotype. So Amberlynn starts out as the Joker and brings up the society meme and thinks it's unfair that people get angry when people gain weight. We literally live in a time period that the majority of people are overweight, and it has never been more acceptable than now to be fat. But you can't be a beach lamb whale and continue to gain weight. You also prophesize your entire life to the internet, so guess what? You're gonna get crucified regardless. She just goes on to gaslight us about everything, and is such a crock of shit. You are so full of yourself and are both physically and mentally weak. Figure it out.
That make me a train wreck is mental illness. I act the way I do because of mental illness. I'm indecisive because of mental illness. I am over 500 pounds because of an eating disorder. This entertainment that you're finding in my struggles is honestly disgusting. So the fact that I, as a human being with feelings, am afraid to come on here and talk about my weight to the people who are really here to learn my life story and to follow my life story, I'm afraid to share with you guys, because there is a very big, large portion of you who are here to just attack. And you guys, I hate saying you guys because I don't mean as a whole, but there are a portion of you who almost gets like high off of me gaining weight. And you can't say that that's not true, because I see the comments and I see the personal message that I get in private. Yeah, I'm rambling. It's very clear as ever that I am just a bundle of nerves. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna put my weight right here. So as you guys can see, I have gained a good chunk of weight.
I find it funny that all of these videos that are tens of minutes long can truly be deduced down to a few short clips to get the gist of what is going on, and this video is no different. This video is about why Amber can't lose weight. I can tell you, before she even starts the video, why she can't lose weight. She doesn't seek help, and when she does, she disregards that advice. She has no self-control, and she is surrounded by enablers and yes men who don't stop her from harming herself. And she mentions her lack of self-control in this video.
That's everything I ate, and that's the reason why I'm gaining weight, because I start every day, majority of every day, on track, and then something just shifts inside of me, and it's like I'm no longer who I was when I first woke up, and it's so confusing to me. So in total, I ate 4,223 calories.
Just for reference, I looked up her TDE to see if 4,200 calories would be over the limit, and it is by like 500 calories. So like maybe gaining a pound or two a week is not completely illogical, but that 11-pound gain in a couple week time span is not indicating truly what she is eating. You already know the system. Time to skip through. Here's her buying more pens even though she just got some in the previous video haul.
Bic Gelosity pens.
I'm honestly getting sick and tired of the lack of exciting content from the queen of content. Listen, I don't want you to keep asking yourself fucking questions that no one really gives a shit about. I thought I was going to get some good content out of a video called I Can't Believe I'm Sharing This, but come on, girl.
Happened during a time you felt like you needed to apologize during sex. Oh my god, I'm gonna get demonetized. I think that's the reason why I'm trying to be so PG right now.
We'll go ahead and ignore her lame response and ask her if she needed to apologize to Casey after all those allegations of assault and mistreatment. But I guess we won't be getting a resolution to that storyline anytime soon. Another haul, and I won't even mention it in this video. The rest of this video is all about her responding to comments in the previous video. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel here, guys. She does say that she will go to a doctor over her pelvic pain. I didn't even mention that clip from the previous video, but oh well. Here she is saying that it's no big deal.
I'm so glad I got this because I have been having a lot of people message me, and I get it because I think I worded it wrong when I was making the video, and I was like, I'm having pelvic pain, blah, blah, blah.
We all knew it was coming. Jenny Craig once again, even though she bashed it for being too difficult to do while she was not at her house. So, we all know that this time, it is really going to work well. Don't worry guys, the girl who said she needed to eat more frequently in order to avoid binging is now going to be doing the Rapid Results Max, which has her fasting for 16 hours a day and eating more vegetables. We all know this is going to be a slam dunk.
Yes, I will be doing Jenny Craig again. I love the program. The program has actually changed. I used to do Rapid Results, but they started Rapid Results Max. The differences in that I have seen and what I'm gonna call her my Jenny Craig coach. What she told me is more vegetables on this program. And instead of fasting for 12 hours, we're now fasting for 14.
Our girl starts us off with a great sense of false hope. She truly thinks that round 2 is going to solve all crimes. Also mentions an idea of 30 days and 30 uploads, which obviously isn't going to happen. But first, let's get into a weigh-in.
And I think it's gonna be super fun, and I'll be losing weight on the way. So before I start with my first meal, I want to show you my weight for today. 545.8.
Somehow she gained another 9 pounds since the previous weigh-in. Like, Jesus, what you be eating, girl? The rest of the video is just her eating a lot of processed foods, which are not going to help her with her cravings and will ultimately lead to her demise. Come on, girl. I literally predicted this. I knew the processed food would not keep you satiated. You literally are what is keeping MLM schemes existing. It is unbelievable that GW Bush's "fool me twice, can't get fooled again" speech has not worked with you.
During these what I ate today videos, I'm going to show you guys my daily weight. So I'm going to show you right here days 1 and 2. So as you can see, I stayed the exact same weight, and the reason for that is because last night for dinner I completely fell off plan. I ended up having ice cream.
This is the end of the Jenny Craig upload cycle. We literally only made it 10% of the way there, but hey, I'm not expecting much out of her. Her weigh-in was slightly lower, but obviously something went wrong because she didn't keep up with these uploads.
I love it. Love it. So I'm gonna put my weight right here. So that was the first 3 days. So I've lost overnight almost 3 pounds.
I know we all love when a show does not continue and we are just left with cliffhangers here and there and get no resolutions. Here we are transitioning from one idea to the next, where neither one will reach its completion. We literally are going to try a 100-day challenge now. Okay, sure, girl.
Welcome to Curvy Calories, where for 100 days straight, I want to come on here and I want to weigh myself and I want to talk about my journey. I want to show what I'm eating.
She says she's going to weigh in every day of this challenge and proceeds to not weigh in for this challenge. We are off to a great start with flying colors. Okay, I've been bamboozled. I don't know why she keeps separating videos into multiple parts when they could just be one. It doesn't really make sense to me. She keeps talking about how she doesn't want her identity to be about her weight, yet each video is about her weight. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
I will be sharing day number 1 with you guys. So the first thing I did today was weigh myself, and I weighed in at 551.2. Seems like every single time I weigh myself, I am just getting heavier and heavier by the minute.
Oh my god, she literally gained 7 pounds from the last video. This is literally just a big scam, bro. Jenny Craig is doing wonders for this girl. Look at her go. She has only gone up since starting. She goes on to talk a bunch of mumbo jumbo that doesn't really make a ton of sense related to how you actually gain weight, but that is just semantics at this point.
To get full, and by doing so, you're consuming thousands more calories than you need in a day, which then in return is only making me gain weight.
She literally says in the past that she doesn't want her work to be shown to the world, and then shows her writings to the world. Pick a lane, girl. Watch it if you want. I feel like it is just a way to gaslight us into thinking that we are the reason that she eats too much.
Memes, satire, monetized nitpicking reaction videos, and cruel jokes about unhealthy cycles, when in reality they are mental illness shaming. My channel used to revolve around vulnerable oversharing that only was the #1 ingredient in what became an Amberlynn hate train. I have...
Boy, if you don't get this mukbang title out of my face. She literally makes the vulnerable video, then makes a mukbang directly after. She doesn't give a shit about her health or weight, and you shouldn't either. People have asked and said I should feel bad for making videos of an obese girl, but she literally does it to herself. If she made any meaningful changes, I would step off. Or if she started that decline towards, towards the grave. But while she is still milking all of her viewers, I'll be around for that train wreck. This video is the biggest waste of time I've ever seen. She mumbles through her eating and shows off a TikTok of her wearing some coat that took 2 cows to supply the wet leather for, and then proceeds to say that her and Becky are still together. I'm not sure why everyone would think they aren't. I mean, they have a weird symbiotic need of care for Amberlynn and money for Becky that keeps them dependent. The rest of the video is not worth my endurance because, after all, I have just watched 5 hours of Amberlynn and need to go reevaluate my life.
Time and place for that. As for why we're really here, people have noticed that I haven't been wearing my ring, and people saw that there was no bed in the room, which that's what you're seeing now. If you guys don't follow my TikTok, you need to, because love me a good TikTok. You guys.
But I thank you for sticking around and hope you enjoyed this video. And if you could, make sure you follow me on Twitter at __saturated. I'll see you guys later. Peace.